counting by 2's, now we're going to talk about skip counting by 5's. So what I need you to do is I need you to take out this paper. If you already put it away, don't put it away yet. I need you to flip it over to the side that has the two teeny tiny hundreds, 20s charts on there. Now, if you take a look at this, you will notice, I'm going to try to put this down a little bit, that your 120s charts have skip counting by 5's and skip counting by 10's on it. So what I need for you to do is I need you to only focus on the left side. So I need you to get out a yellow crayon. No other color. It has to be yellow. Even if yellow is not your favorite color, we're going to use this color together. Miss Collins has silly looking crayons. I didn't bring home my other ones. So what we're going to do is I want you to highlight this number 5 here with your yellow crayon. This is the side that we are focusing on together. Ignore this. If you want to help you, sit your crayon box on top of your other chart so that you don't use it. We're going to use that later, I promise. We are going to highlight how you can skip count by 5's on a 120's chart. Now, even though our 120's chart doesn't have a 0, sometimes you might start at 0 to do skip counting. So don't forget that 0 is a number, it's just not shown here. When we skip count by 5's, what number do you think we start at? Do you have a guess? We're skip counting by 5's. If you said we start at 5, you are correct. Everybody, I want you to take your yellow crayon and I want you to color in that number 5. Because that's what we count when we skip count by 5's. You'll not start anywhere else. Now to skip count by 5's, that means that you are skipping 5 numbers. When we skip counted by 2's, you just went to every other. Let's go ahead and count 5 numbers from here and see what we land on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, we have to color in 10, because that's the next number. So with your yellow crayon, you're coloring in your 10. Okay, now we're going to count 5 more numbers. So 10, after 10, I know that I have to go back to the beginning because the number 11 is next. So I skip 5. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at what I landed on. I landed on 15. Go ahead and color in your 15. Alrighty, friends, take a minute and count what the next number would be. You're going to type your answer in the question that is popping up now. If you counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you should have landed on 20. Go ahead and color in 20. Okay, take a guess at what our next number is going to be. If you said 25, you are correct. Very good. Is anyone noticing a pattern? Take a look at what we are coloring. The next number is 30. I'm sure by now you are realizing that we're not going to be coloring in any of the numbers in between. It's just going to be a straight line down and a straight line down. So go ahead right now and take a moment to count the entire way down with your coloring. Color the whole way down with your yellow crayon. Make sure that it's yellow, because if you're using a dark color, it's going to be so super hard to see the numbers, and you won't be able to use this as a nice math tool. So go ahead and take a moment right now to color in both lines. And then we're going to talk about a pattern of the digit in the ones place. Take a moment to color, color, color. And if you don't get to finish before the video is over, no worries. We will give you a moment to catch up after the video. Make sure you're coloring it in neat. If you accidentally go into another color or another number, you might think that number is a skip count by 5's. Okay, Miss Collins is finished coloring. Take a look at the digit in the ones place. Remember, the ones place is the number on the right. Look, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Oh my goodness, all of the 5's. Take a look at this line. Do you notice anything about the digit in the ones place? Alrighty, friends. So now we know that all of the numbers that we skip count by 5s either end with a 5 or a 0 in the ones place. Let's practice skip counting by 5s together, and I want you to touch each number as you say it. Ready? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. And then whenever we go above 100, we just start again with 5, 10, 15, but we just put the word 100 in front of it. 105, 110, 115, 120. Use that to help you, friends. Another thing is, if you start at another number other than 5, is that okay? Yes, that's fine. You might be asked, count by 5s starting at 35. Well, what's the next thing that comes after 35? 40, and then 45, and then 50, and then 55. So don't forget that if you don't start at 5, it's okay. As long as you're starting with a number that has a 5 or a 0 in the ones place, you are fine. Great job, friends. Don't put this away quite yet because we are going to move on over to our 10s, but that will be in the next video after we practice skip counting by 5 some.